All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. My name is John, and today was Patch Notes Day, and it's September 6th. So I've sort of skimmed the notes myself, but we're going to go over this just in case you haven't already, and want to give you my thoughts and opinions on everything. But before we start, one question that I've been getting a lot is, when does the season end and what's happening with it? And honestly, I don't really know myself what's happening with the seasons, because it's been extended multiple times. In theory, it should have ended in August, but it's been pushed back to like some indefinite amount of time, sometime December or next year. So I think the idea was for them to change it up and like have seasons be permanent, but then you can just graduate and like start a new one whenever you want. So I think it's a good change if that's the theory, but they haven't really communicated what they want out of it. They're just like, yeah, we're extending the time on it. So like, I have no idea either. So yeah, we'll figure that out. Anyway, ongoing events for today are, we have a Rift Boss event, and basically what's different is from what we've been doing normally is you get distortion earrings at a probability. So that's cool. And actually on NA right now, distos actually just sit like the base ones. So my understanding is, oh yeah, they also added like a fill-in feature for your text. That's really good. So yeah, you can actually buy base distos now. That's cool, I think. Remember when we had to pre-order that, or not like pre-order, but just put it max order and then wait for it? Yeah, me too. Now they just sit. I kind of wonder why though. I think it's because pen distos have been like, it looks like it's going up and down, but I think that's why. Remember when distos were like 200 build? That means it was worth enhancing. Now that they're like 145, it's not really worth it, but it is what it is. So yeah, basically you get distos in terms of your normal Rift bosses. And I've always said this, I think that Rift bosses should be switched up every few months or so, because it's the same thing over and over. And realistically, if you've ever done Rift bosses back when they first started, they actually had more bosses, and some of them were in different locations. They also have event Rift bosses that gave like boss gear boxes and a lot of other cool stuff. But yeah, I think just switching it up, increasing the rewards every now and then to make it like more worth doing is always a good thing. So yeah, I think they should add more crons at the very minimum, and then, you know, to make Rift bosses worth doing, higher chance of getting prize and duos from the boxes as well. So I think that's cool. Basically, if I were to say anything, you know what I would do? Just remove the blue, red, and purple boxes and just Howling Dead every single Rift boss. It doesn't matter what difficulty. That way you're guaranteed an accessory. Otherwise, if they gave you crons, they should like boost the number of crons to like, I don't know, 50, I guess. And that's still not even a lot. Like 50 cronstones nowadays is barely anything, but it makes it worth doing. And yeah, I think that's just a good thing. Swap everything up and increase the rewards. Next, we have a life skill buff for the next 2 weeks, as of starting today for the next 2 weeks. So 50% life skill buffs, excluding trading. Trading needs a buff. Everyone knows it. It's been multiple years. Trading is dead. It's really an easy fix. It's just they don't care. But anyway, now's a good time to be gathering and or doing any sort of life skill, actually. Now you can get these golden insect ambers. I'm pretty sure those things just like, either you sell them on the market, or not on the market, you just sell them to a vendor for like 10 mil or something, or you trade them in for something. This is not a new event. I've seen it before. All right. So this is a new one. Abundant supplies for your guild. Basically, you get login rewards and claim guild supplies, and then you put them in your guild bank, and you guild does stuff with it. Most guilds, I think this is like, it's not even a new event. If your guild already has the thing they want, cool. If not, cool. All right, new players and returning adventurers login rewards starting as of tomorrow. Basically, you know how it is a login reward for everything? Now there's an extra one for new players and returning players. Cool. Great time to focus on bosses. Now, I think this is actually a very good event because when you do world and field bosses, it gives you the seals, and I actually still have a few, I believe, from the past event. And basically, you turn these in for concentrated aura boxes, which cool. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure these have an extra use. And if you don't get 10, you can turn it in for like various other things. Personally, what I've used mine for is the cooking utensils or the alchemy ones when I was doing a hard push to Guru. But basically, I think this is the same thing. Kill bosses, get coins, turn coins into various things, like, and it's not bad. So this is probably one of the highlight events that are going on. It's not even new. As summer comes to a close, claim rewards with the summer seals. So this is going on for another week. It started August 30th, and basically you get these coins, get a box. I think this was a cool event. Like, zero effort, just to stay logged in every now and then. It's good. The special rewards pass. Ooh, this is something I always wanted to talk about. Like, I've talked about it before, but these things, I would say, are they worth it? And how could I describe this? So, for me personally, I think they're not worth it for me just because, like, at the end game, all these rewards are not really super worth it. If you're looking for value for real life money, yeah, this is definitely worth it. But do you need it in game? It's like $35 or something for the second row. And I think if you are a new player to like a mid-tier player, these are probably good. But if you're at the end game and like 200 cronstones is maybe like an hour of grinding, I think I'd value that $35 a little bit more. But, you know, like, it is value, but is it worth it to you? Just ask yourself that. Personally, to me, not really. Oh yeah, this is the thing that we were talking about before in the graduation. So you know how it was supposed to end like August? And now it's extended till indefinitely. Can you make another season character right now? I actually have no idea how this works, and I kind of wanted to see if I can make another one, but well, I'm gonna have to look into it, ask some guildies or something, and then we'll figure that out. So copy your items. Oh yeah, so this is something that's important for everyone. If you're thinking about tagging a character, this is going on for another week, and basically it's 1 Marnie unstable fuel instead of like 500 or something, whatever, I guess, depending on your gear, that's the cost value. So here's one thing that I would recommend. So if you're thinking about tagging something, but you have no idea what to tag, generally Sage is a good option because, one, if you're grinding like Akhman, Histria, Kratuga, Sakraya, you can get into those underwater places without using the claw piece for free. All you have to do is the quest, and that's really easy to do. But basically, if you don't know what to tag, just tag a Sage because you can get into those places for free. Otherwise, I think Wusa is like very strong in terms of PvE. If you want to just have an all-around very strong class, probably Megu or Zerker. But I mean, ultimately, just play what you want. You have another week to test everything, and yeah, those are my recommendations. If you like one character but have no idea what to tag, I think just Sage is generally the best thing to do. Just because it allows you access to other spots that would cost you silver to get in. So yeah, that's cool. Login rewards continue. Login rewards continue in August. First of all, it's September. Second of all, shouldn't they just like, yeah, I don't know. They should just do a hard reset one day with these rewards and be like, it should be from month to month. Like, and of course they give people grace periods for not being able to log in every day, and I get that. But I I don't know. It's weird how they reset it in mid-month instead of like the first of every month. And then, yeah, I don't know. They should just do hard resets. And if you like, I think it's just one. Yeah, if you've ever played like a gacha game or phone game, you know how it resets at the start of the month, and the like big ticket items are never at the end. Well, they are, but like it still gives you a grace period to log in and miss a few days. But yeah, it's just weird how they reset it at the mid-month every time. Yeah, I think that's it actually. So those are all the events going on, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So thanks so much for watching. If you had enjoyed this video, drop a quick like on the video, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you tomorrow with more cool stuff. Peace.